Number 6, binomial expansion. Right, so let's highlight the important bit. So we've got, we need the first 3 terms. We got this expansion with a minus half. We start with a 1, which is really good. There you go. In ascending powers of x, state the range, so the validity range, by writing x. So that's part B. So let's do part A first. And we've got 1 minus 4x to the minus 1/2. Right, let's just go for it. So the formula you need is, let's lock that up. Like well, I write that down. Let me write down the formula as in, excuse me, 1 plus x. Oh, I should say 1 plus ax. So the n. That is equal to 1 plus nx plus n minus 1 x squared. And I said x squared, but I should really say ax all squared over 2 factorial. And the third term, I only ever go to the third term, is this n minus 1 n minus 2 ax cubed all over 3 factorial. And it goes on forever. Okay, that just repeats. So n is a half for us. A is minus 4. We're just literally going to substitute all that in and see what we get on. So we got 1 minus 4x to the minus half. Literally sub it as it is. Don't make any silly mistakes. Ooh, see there, I made a mistake in this. It's n times ax. Yeah, so you've got to be careful. So that's a minus half minus 4, and the x goes there as well, plus minus a half minus 1 minus 4x squared over 2, and that's done. Because we don't need any more, okay? There's no need for any other things. People think the third term includes the third x, like the x cubed, but it doesn't. So just stop at the squared value. And you can try and work this out, but I just like to work out each single term. So I'm going to color them separately. So we've got a green one, we've got a pink one, anything split up by a plus sign, and the orangey one. There you go. So what we're going to do is, we're going to first of all write the 1 down, because that's wicked easy. You don't need to worry about that. And I'm sure you can work out minus a half times minus 2. A minus times a minus is a plus, and a half times 4 is 2. But it's the next one. The next one's the problem. So you can try and work all that out if you want. And I did say factorial. What I like to do is I'll show you. I literally type I type however that looks. Like I literally write that on my calculator. Why bother working any of it out when you've got a calculator? So that's that bit. And then we're going to times that by minus 4. Now you might be thinking, how do I put an x in here? Well, don't put an x in it, silly, because it's going to be x squared. It's going to be something x squared. That comes from there. Okay, we're just happy to work out the bit before it. So it's going to be minus 4 squared. And all of this, wrong. Oh, all of this, can I put that out there? Yep, it's going to be over 2 factorial. Let me just double check. Yep, push equals is 6. So the answer is 6x squared. Look at that, nice. Now the range of validity comes from this guy. And you would say mod 4x is less than 1. And you divide by 4 to make that right. Like that, okay? That is part 1. Now part B asks us, or part 2 I should say, to sub in x equals 1 over 13. Now we're going to sub that into the left-hand side. So this side and this side. That's where we're going to put it. And if we put on the left-hand side first, so left-hand side, dot, dot, we get 1 minus 4 times 1/13 to the minus half. And I'm just going to simplify this down in my head as much as I can. So 1 minus 4/13 minus half equals, right, what is 1 minus 4/13? That is, think of 1 as 13/13. So 13/13 take away 4/13 is 9/13. What does the minus half mean? Well, the minus means flip. What does the half mean? It means square root. Square root of 9 is 3. And there you go. It's 13 over... Oh, sorry, no. It's not 13/3. It's root 13/3. Sorry. I square rooted the 9, but I didn't square root the 13. You should square root both, okay? So it's root 13/3, which is really good because it wants an approximation of root 13. And we've got that on top. That's always a good sign. Now, what about the right-hand side? The right-hand side, this one, we're just going to sub it in. 1 plus 2, 1/13, minus 6 times 1/13 squared. You can check that in your calculator, and hopefully it'll give you a fraction back. So the fraction it gives you back is 201 over 169. So what we get from that little run is root 13 over 3 equals 201 over 169, and all you've got to do to get root 3 on its own, root 13, sorry, is times 201 over 169 by 3, which is 603, just times the top by 3, by 169. Dunsies, yeah boy.